Oh, that's a beautiful one. These are Praline Pecan nuts. Sephora made them. I love them. They remind me of a trip that we made a few years ago in New York City. We had the chance to stay at the Plaza Hotel. We had some champagne in the lobby bar, and the bar snacks were praline nuts, aged cheddar, and barbecue popcorn. That was quite epic. And this is even better than the one that we got in New York. And they inspired me a delicious cocktail. Something similar to Boulevardier with bourbon, Campari, Amaro, and this as a garnish or a bar snack or whatever. They're so good. If you guys are ready, let's do it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us again for this new cocktail video. So today's drink, I named it the Plaza Lobby after our trip in New York City. Basically, that's just a Boulevardier with slightly different specs. We're gonna use bourbon, Amaro, and Campari, just a hint of bitters. And instead of going for the traditional 2-1-1 ratio for Boulevardier, we're gonna do 3-1-1. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, guys, if you cannot get the exact same spirit brands, you're out of luck for this one because these two, especially the Amaro and the bourbon, play a very, very important role in the flavor spectrum of this cocktail. So we're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of Woodfrod Reserve Double Oak. This special series of Woodfrod Reserve has a double aging in a different kind of oak barrels that are actually created, charred, and toasted in a way that it will awake a lot of vanilla flavors in the spirit. So it is very, very smooth, almost sweet with no residual sugar, obviously, but it's almost like a cocktail on its own. It is delicious and it will go really well with our garnish later, the Praline Pecan. So we're gonna start 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of it into a mixing glass. To that, we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of Campari, half an ounce of Amaro Punch Abruzzo. As I said, this is very important that you stick to this brand of Amaro. It has some very intense burnt caramel notes, bitter orange, and what's very important, that savory finish that you get in this Amaro will go really well with the sweet praline nuts. That's almost gonna give like a salty, sweet flavor to the cocktail. It is amazing. So 1/2 ounce or 15 ml of Punch Abruzzo. And 3 dashes of orange bitters. I feel like I say that like pretty much all the time when I make cocktail videos. I'm using a dash of bottles. They make for smaller dashes, so we're gonna double the dose. But guys, at home, when a recipe calls for a dash, usually that means about 1 milliliter. So use your eyes. If your dash is small, double it up. If it's a big one, stick to it. As long as it's close to 1 ml, you're gonna be fine if you follow the recipe. So 3 dashes of regular size dash, or 6 with this one. We can now fill our mixing glass with ice and stir it for about 60 revolutions. And then we're gonna strain it over a beautiful block of ice. For the garnish, we're simply gonna pick one beautiful Praline Pecan that we're gonna let rest over the block of ice, just like that. And this, my friend, is how you make the Plaza Lobby. Now, let's give it a try. Smells really good. The pecan with the brown sugar smells really comforting. It goes really well with the double oak Woodfrod Reserve. The challenge here is to pick and eat the nut only at the end of the cocktail, because you want that to keep on smelling for the whole time you're sipping on a cocktail. Plus, if you chew on it, it's kind of gonna ruin the balance because it is very sweet. So it's gonna make your cocktail feel kind of unbalanced or too strong or too bitter. So you have to let it there, smell it, and enjoy it that way till the last sip. Speaking of sip, let's have one. It's boozy, stiff, just sweet enough with a hint of bitterness. The Punch Abruzzo, guys, if you are into Amari but never had it, it is so worth it. It's like after ski in a bottle. That's what it reminds me. It is, as I said, a lot of burnt caramel, bitter orange, some herbs, botanicals, and a hint of savoriness. It goes really well, again, with the bitter orange and the Campari and the wood notes from the Woodfrod Reserve. It is lovely. I love it. I hope you're gonna love it too. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the like and the bell if you want to be notified when we post a new cocktail video. Until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day and see you very soon. Cheers. Have to finish this up if I want to eat my nut.